Good evening. Can you hear me? I guess you can hear me because you responded. I'm Kathy Cohen, professor in the Department of Political Science here at the University of Chicago, and I would like to welcome everyone this evening on behalf of two centers, the Center for the Study of Gender and Sexuality and the Center for the Study of Race, Politics, and Culture. We have a very exciting event this evening, the Chicago premiere of the new documentary, Free Angela and All Political Prisoners, which chronicles the life of young college professor Angela Davis and how her social activism implicates her in a botched kidnapping attempt that ends with a shootout, 4 dead, and her name on the FBI's 10 most wanted list. The screening will be followed by a panel of outstanding activists and academics, and the two, of course, intersect. The panel will be led by our own brilliant Dr. Tracye Matthews, who is, in fact, completing a book on gender and sexuality in the Black Panther Party. This event is a collaboration of the Center for the Study of Gender and Sexuality, and in particular focusing on their Classics and Feminist Theory Project, and the Center for the Study of Race, Politics, and Culture, and it is part of a year-long series on the theory and praxis of Angela Y. Davis. The exciting thing to announce this evening is that the series will culminate in a major lecture by Professor Davis at the University of Chicago on May 3rd, I think 6 o'clock? 8 o'clock, I'm sorry, in Rockefeller Chapel. So write it in your calendars now, May 3rd, 8 o'clock in Rockefeller Chapel. So thank you so much for coming out this evening. Please enjoy the screening and the panel, and I get to turn it over to my favorite person, Tracye Matthews.
I want to thank you all for coming out tonight again, and also thank Kathy Cohen for being sick and agreeing to show up anyway in spite of it. She's a diehard scholar activist herself, and we appreciate her, and she neglected to say that she's also the faculty director of this year's Feminist Theory Project for the Center for the Study of Gender and Sexuality, and she's also a faculty affiliate of the Center for the Study of Race, Politics, and Culture. Before we move on to the screening, I just want to thank a few people who worked really hard to make this evening possible. I want to thank Floyd Webb and the Oju Image Collective for connecting us to Lionsgate and Code Black Films. I'd like to thank the staff members at the Center for the Study of Race, Politics, and Culture and the Center for the Study of Gender and Sexuality, especially Gina Olson, Sean Lee, Ashley Cargill, and Adge Broden. I'd like to thank the staff here at the Logan Center, Kevin Gunnarsson, Nicole Foti, Aaron Funk Dublin, and Chloe Connolly. And I'd also like to thank Tracy Pennywell of East Coast Branded and Candace Wilson and Blake Besswanger of Lionsgate. Angela Davis has become an icon in popular culture in the over 40 years since the series of incidents that catapulted her into the national spotlight. Many people might be able to identify her in pictures on t-shirts or by her hairstyle and the many ways that her image has been commodified. As Davis once wrote, quote, "I'm remembered as a hairdo. It is humiliating because it reduces a politics of liberation to a politics of fashion. It is humbling because encounters with the younger generation demonstrate the fragility and mutability of historical images," end quote. So how many of us, outside of those who were alive during the Black Power era, really know about her long-standing and continuing political activism around prison abolition and LGBTQ liberation, or her groundbreaking contributions to the scholarship on African American history, women's history, feminist theory, and cultural studies? Tonight, we hope to change that and to leave here with a fuller appreciation of Angela Davis and hopefully some concrete ideas about ways to get involved in the issues to which she's dedicated her life's work. We put together a distinguished panel of activists and scholars, as Kathy mentioned, to lead us in a discussion about the film and some of the key themes in Angela Davis's work and activism. After the film, we'll hear comments from Joy James, Mariame Kaba, and Standish Willis, and then we'll open the floor for questions and answers and a conversation with you all. Free Angela and All Political Prisoners is directed by Shala Lynch, whose first film was the 2006 Peabody Award-winning Chisholm 72, Unbought and Unbossed, about Shirley Chisholm. The film is executive produced by Will and Jada Pinkett Smith's Overbrook Entertainment and Jay-Z's Rock Nation. And without further ado, we present Free Angela and All Political Prisoners.